Hi, welcome back to Angie's Pantry. So today I'm going to show you how I make homemade chicken patties. I'm using a lot of my Thrive ingredients in on it, so let's get this going. I think you're going to like it. Alright, so first we're going to take some of the dehydrated stuff. I've got Thrive carrots, dices, and I'm going to take a fourth of a cup and put that in a little cup. Mixed bell peppers. These are yummy. My favorite. I'm going to put that in a cup. My dehydrated elephant garlic. I'm going to take about that much of it and break it up. I'm going to add that to the cup. Dehydrated tomato slices. I'm just going to break up a few. Well, maybe not. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to break them up. I'm just going to stick them in here. That's really hot water. I heated it up at 333 in the microwave. 4, 5, 6. 6 will be good. And then I'm going to add all this dehydrated stuff right in there. And then I'm going to let it refresh, reconcentrate, whatever you want to call it, while we make the rest, grinding the rest up. Alright, I'll be right back. Set this aside, and I'm going to pull out my Fusion Tupperware attachment. Now this has a grinder on it, and this is the one I'm using. And I put my chicken, I cut up in cubes, and froze it for about 45 minutes, and I have 5 pieces of bacon here that I cut up too. So I'm going to stick this here. There we go. Now that's tight. I have a glass bowl here, mushrooms in there, a couple palmfuls, because I'm just going to throw that in as I grind. And I love Thrive mushrooms. They are so good. I've got some celery here. I'm actually going to put in about a little bit of a handful in there. And then I've got some Thrive chili peppers. And I only got a little bit left, so guess what? That's all going right in there. So when you use your grinder, you just cut everything up in little pieces. And you do need, it's easier if you freeze it a little bit before you start grinding, of course. I'm just going to take little bits of bacon, little bits of chicken in between and throw them in here and grind them. And I won't torture you with it all, but I'll just show you how it starts so you can see. You could run this through a food processor, but I'd rather run it through here so that I can get a good texture on it without making it mush. You look at that, comes out beautiful. Chicken in there, I'm going to start adding in some of the Thrive in there. A little bit more chunk of bacon. See, you get the gist of it now, how I'm doing this, right? Not gonna lie, it's not the easiest thing to push through, but the reason I want all that to go through there is because I want it mixed together. Okay, so I got it all ground up and mixed together. Like I said, I refreshed all that. That's all in there. Now, the only extra Thrive I'm going to add in is the Kobe Jack cheese. I'm just going to sprinkle that throughout. And some Thrive seasoning blend, Chef's Choice all-purpose. About that much. Maybe a little bit more. Not that much. About that much. Okay. Now I have some Mrs. Dash chicken grilled seasoning. Now from this point you can add any flavor in that you want. Mix it all up. You don't even need to add no bread seasoning or nothing like that, breadcrumbs. You can just stop right here, mix it all up, freeze it, put it in little patties if you want. Make a meatloaf out of it, whatever you choose. But I'm gonna make chicken patties, like I said. Onion powder, maybe a teaspoon. Garlic powder, about the same. I am going to add some iodine salt. About that much, maybe a little bit more, because the bacon does have salt in it. I'm going to add some chopped chives. Whoa, a little crazy there, not that much, about a tablespoon. Some Italian seasoning, and that has little minced onion in it too, but I found a little of that goes a long way. Some black pepper. This is crushed black pepper. Again, you don't have to add these seasonings, it's just what I choose to put in mine. And Lowry seasoning salt, just like so. Alright, I'll be back when I get this cleaned up. Okay, I'm back. So now I'm going to add in the onion and the parsley that we chopped really fine, almost like a puree. I'm going to add that all in there. I'm telling you, this smells amazing already. And if you don't have one of these little choppers, they are awesome to have on hand. There is a link below that you can check it out, Tupperware link. And I suggest you do, because I think every kitchen should have one of those, because they're amazing. Okay, so we got everything going. Now I'm going to add 1 egg. Let's see how it goes from there. I am going to add a little bit of seasoning breadcrumbs. Italian seasoning breadcrumbs is what they're called. And I'm not going to add no more than that. And a dash of Worcestershire sauce. Alright. I think I'm going to have to get in there and mix it up with my hands, but let's try this first. Alright, I'll be back when this is all mixed together well. Okay, so now I got it all mixed in well. To me it looks beautiful. It's in my pan. I got a little bit of butter and some olive oil heated up, because now we're going to try a little sample of it to see if it's got the right seasonings or if we need to add any more seasoning. Okay, it smells amazing. You want to make sure it's good and cooked, not burnt, but cooked all the way through. You don't want to even sample. See, that's cooked all the way through. Charlie and Willie's going to sample some too. It's hot. You see me just take it out of the pan. You don't need no more seasoning. But some of the carrots are still a little crunchy. So, and besides that, you want to set this in the refrigerator. I put it in a little container, airtight as I can, and I let it set either overnight or at least 2 to 4 hours. So it gets good and cold inside. It's best to set overnight, and then the next day we'll make my patties. All right, so it's 2 days now because yesterday I had to go to the knee specialist, so I didn't have time. So here I have a pan heating up. I've got some butter. I've got my gloves ready. I've got some olive oil. I got some flour with salt and pepper in it. An egg that I scrambled up, and Pecco breadcrumb Italian seasoning. All right. So I decided to seal mine in a sealer bag. I put one in the freezer, and then I have the other one in this airtight sealing bag, so it helped marinate the flavors better. So I'm gonna cut this open, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so this is gonna make 4 patties. Just break it into 4s, like so. Look at how nice that's set up. So I'll dip it in the flour. Dip it in the egg. And then dip it in the Pecco. Okay, I had to rinse my hands real quick. So I got dipped in the Pecco. And then I'll bring you a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. So the pan's reheated. I got the Pecco mix here. Stick it right in that hot. Hear it sizzle? That's what you want. We're gonna let that cook. And then when it's good and golden brown, I'll come back. Here's my chicken patty done. I got toasted bread, Swiss cheese, onion, tomato, lettuce for husband, and some cucumber sliced up. Now it will go brown on you. Just scrape it. That's all I do. All right. Now don't that look yummy? I already did a taste test earlier in the video with you, so I'm not gonna ruin husband's sandwich by, you know, taking a bite out of it. We know it's good. It tastes like pizza because of the tomato and all the seasoning in there. Now if you don't want that, take that tomato out. But otherwise it is scrumptious delicious. That's hard to say. All right, everyone. Big hugs from my pantry to yours. Have a great day. Bye.